Hi there! Welcome to Crub, your weekly dose of controlled chaos here in podcast form. Since our Crubcast features a bunch of different voices that can appear as part of our 4-ish person episodes, we wanted to introduce ourselves in case you're new here, get an idea of who we are, and a lot of the different interests and perspectives we'll bring to the table while we chat about a whole myriad of topics in the entertainment and gaming space, topics that can even be suggested by you, wonderful viewer. And what better way to introduce ourselves than with some icebreakers?
Can I get a number 2 with a shake, animal style, flip it and reverse it, bring it around town.
I would like 1 pickle, that way I can kill other indiscriminate members of Crub, and I'd take the Mario burger from Super Nintendo World. Hold the ice.
Ketchup, just cheese.
I would like a deep dish pepperoni pan pizza.
I want 4,000 Whoppers. I want enough calories in Whopper to take over the sun.
Whopper. 7.
7 Whopper?
7.
Let me get a wrong Doug with steak, black beans, no rice, bacon, queso, sour cream cheese, corn salsa.
You can. I'm gonna get a 10-piece McNugget meal with iced tea and fries.
I lived in Barcelona for 3 months, and those were some of the best 3 months of my life.
San Diego was really nice. When I stepped off of the plane, compared to my usual West Virginia upbringing, it was a very different feeling place. Like, I got off the plane and just everything felt different there, right? It's probably climate, but I haven't had that a lot in life.
It's not even like an exciting trip. It's just kind of this thing that's stuck in the back of my memory because I was, 8 years old, 6 years old or something. But I remember sitting in the back seat of the car, and I remember playing on the Game Boy and then opening up the door and being surrounded by rocks of lava, right? So it was like Yellowstone or something like that. And then getting back in the car and playing the Game Boy again with my pockets full of stolen lava rocks because you're not supposed to take them.
There's 2 answers, and it's just because they're more ambient. One would be a Skyrim song, the one where like you're just walking around, it's nighttime, and the music's playing. I don't remember the exact song title, but like if you've played Skyrim, you know what I'm talking about.
Fist Bump from Sonic Forces.
I think it would be September by Earth, Wind & Fire. It's the best song ever written. I know Kevin is going to say Never Gonna Give You Up. Kevin is going to say the Rickroll.
Is everyone in my vicinity also going to hear that song?
Because we've already been primed to hear it a million times.
But if I turn on the radio and someone else is in the car, they should then hear the same song.
It's very inspiring. Has the guy from Hoobastank on lead.
100%. But, and you can cut to Kevin saying the Rickroll when he does that.
Because that's the kind of song where we're past the point of people being mad at it.
Smooth jazz won't enhance every single mood, but it won't hurt every mood. You know what I mean?
Super Mario Brothers invincibility theme forever.
Either that or aquatic ambience from Donkey Kong Country. One of those 2.
All right, can I change my answer to Seabed?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Earth, Wind & Fire, September is...
I don't know.
At least a box, maybe 2.
You will never forget Hoobastank, even on your deathbed.
I could probably do 2 or 3 packs.
I know in my heart of hearts that I could put down a full box of Oreos like it's nobody's business.
JTAR9, I'm saying it's Jover.
I'm Joe Swanson.
I've got nothing left. Bonnie left me. My son left me.
I'm Peter Griffin.
Unless Sean says he's Quagmire, Sean might be a Quagmire.
Let's be honest, we all know that. It's just is what it is.
I think that anybody who knows me will be like, yeah, no, I'm Quagmire.
Beer factory worker number 3, because he kind of just blends into the background and goes away when the boss dies, and they never show that beer factory again, I think.
I'm probably going to say Cleveland, because, like, I'm a good friend. I'm there whenever you're doing some dumb shenanigans, and then I'll probably just leave and end up getting my own show.
Peter. No. The dog. No. Hey, Peter.
If I'm being honest with myself, probably Chris Griffin.
Okay. Would you like to elaborate?
No. I want to say the DualSense because honestly, no matter what, it's going to be some kind of DualShock.
The Guitar Hero guitar.
Probably the DualSense, honestly.
The Rock Band guitar, the strummer was too soft.
Every time I pick up a DualShock 3, I get more thankful for the DualSense.
I don't like the Rock Band drums for, I suppose, some pretty obvious reasons.
I know it's recent, but I really, really, really like the PlayStation 5 controller.
You had to hold down the strum bar to get a hammer on and a pull off in Guitar Hero 1.
Woo! Woo!
I haven't been asked that in a long time, Justin.
All right, now I'm flipping this on you. Hot sauce or modeling glue? Which am I putting in my pee hole?
God, what is this?
That's an interesting question, because I've been playing video games for literally as long as I can retain memory.
I remember Max Payne being the very first video game that I ever beat all the way through on the hardest difficulty.
Sonic Adventure. I liked having a little virtual world with weird little people and their weird little cycles that could just go around and pester and bug and pretend to be the superhero of their lives.
I always say, and I've always said, that my first game and my favorite game is Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage.
When I was in high school, we had a senior lounge, and in that senior lounge, we had like a big CRT TV just like on a cart, and for our year, for some reason, someone decided to bring in a GameCube, and on that GameCube we had Melee, and that was just the thing that we would play all the time, like in between classes.
Or like SimCity 2014, which isn't a good game, but I remember it because it pulled me back from playing console games into playing PC games.
My first game could have also been Super Mario World for the GBA, for the Game Boy Advance.
From then, it became something that was more serious to me. That was something that I could like really point at and be like, yes, this is a good thing. This is something that I can bond with people over. It's not just something that I do in my basement alone.
I think Mario World was my first video game love at first sight.
I don't really have memories of playing video games as like a child, but I did over time get into like Call of Duty Zombies, and then subsequently I got into Halo Reach, and Kevin and I used to play a lot of Halo Reach together, which was just a huge bonding experience for us and some of our other friends.
I randomly went over to like my aunt's house.
Yeah, I mean, the whole reason that I discovered Mega Man when I was little was because I didn't read the totally legal Nintendo games that a family member had on their computer. And so I just saw M and loaded it up, and that's how I found Mega Man when I was like 4 years old.
Even now, as I'm talking about that, it kind of, is valuable in its own right. But something about Metal Gear Solid was like, this is different.
I picked up Bloodborne for the first time per Kevin's recommendation in like 2018. It was not very long ago. And I played that game, and it was over.
Pokemon Red was the first game that I was given for me. And again, it was the adventure. It was, making my own story, which granted, it's very by the numbers when you look at it now. But back then it was like so monumental.
I don't remember the exact moment that it would have happened because I would have been too young to. It would have been either Mario 64 or Ocarina of Time. And I don't remember the exact moment for either because I would have been too young to have that plastic memory.
It really brought me closer to this community. It brought me closer to Crub. I'm happy to be here, and I don't think I would be here without Bloodborne. I don't think we would all be as close of friends. And so Bloodborne is incredibly important to me.
When you're a kid, you go, what does this mean?
I was playing Ocarina of Time and learning how to read because of it. Mind you, I was like 25, but that's besides the point.
For the purposes of the video,
Yeah.
just give me a quick hit list.
I'm going to go with
Justin. Why is it even a question?
Justin, of course.
It's got to be Justin, right?
Oh, Justin, of course.
Oh, easily JTAR9.
Oh, completely Justin. He's normal.
It's you, Justin.
Myself.